Hey folks, thanks for coming back to the channel. Today we have the Dynam, or Dynam as some people would say, the Dynam C-47 twin transporter plane. It's an older plane, one from my collection, one that I've enjoyed. I want to take a moment to show it to you. It's really fun. I don't have a Spectrum, it's a Spectrum receiver, but I don't have a gyro receiver in it. So it just flies so smooth, you really don't need it. Today I'm going to be flying it on the 3S 2200 Spectrum pack. It's a 50C. This takes a 3-cell. I don't know that it's rated for 4-cell. You got a little piece of Velcro on the bottom, and it sits down in that little pouch. We have our NX8 again today. We already have it to the right profile. Just want to double check that. Throttle cut is on. And let's go ahead and plug it in. Because this doesn't have a gyro receiver, it's just going to initiate the ESCs, and you're good to go. Keep in mind with airplanes that do have a gyro receiver, and it's a tail dragger, you want to tilt it up so it's level in the orientation. But this one, you don't have to worry about that. Clips right in there. Very nice. Pretty cool scale detail. Little windows and down the side. A couple twin brushless motors. Not sure what size those are. This is all stock. Take a look at the landing gear. Nice stout landing gear with some squishy foam, but not super squishy. No shock absorbent, but really don't need it. The only drawback with this version is it's got the tail wheel that is not connected. So this would be the version 1. They made version 2, and the later edition actually has a steerable tail wheel. So this one doesn't have that. It's a bit of a challenge. Just got to keep that in mind when you fly it. Another thing to point out too is look at the ground clearance on the props. So I did a touch and go with this one time on the grass, and it was a touch and stop. So right there is not too bad for taking off. Once you get the tail up, you're pretty close. So when you come and do a touch and go, it's pretty close. It's low enough that when you get into the grass, it just catches the grass and stops. So we're not going to do any grass touch and goes, even though that would be pretty scale for this airplane. It's a troop transporter, and but just got to stick with the runway for now. So let's give it a fly. Again, being reminded that it doesn't have any steerable tail wheel, you just want to get it started in the right direction. So I'm just kind of putting some weight on it, pushing it in that direction down the runway. We don't have much breeze. It's a pretty calm day for the most part. We're getting a little gusty breeze every once in a great while. So been getting about 5-minute flight time with this. We'll go ahead and start our timer. Take the throttle cut off, and here we go. We're not going to taxi too much on the ground. We're just going to kind of give it the go and get up in the air. You can see how it turned on me, so keep that in mind if you get one of these. I'll probably take the time to put a servo on that or connect it somehow to the rudder servo. I really like scale airplanes, and that would add a lot more of the scale enjoyability just to be able to taxi it. Again, this does not have a safe receiver or AS3X, and look how smooth it's flying. Most of my models I fly in 100% rates with 30% expo. It kind of washes out the middle of the sticks a little bit, but still gives you that 100% rates if you need it or want it. We'll do a low pass, see if you can hear it on camera. It just sounds really good. The sun is pretty bright. We'll go up here, turn back around. We'll do a speed pass. It's not real fast, but I want you to see what it's like on full throttle. There's full throttle. Even sounds better. It has pretty good vertical climb. It's not unlimited vertical. I'll show you. It's full throttle. I'm gonna pull up, 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 up. Starting to slow down, so we're going to push the nose down before it stalls. Definitely not a scale maneuver. I was flying this earlier in the day, and one of my friends says, that's not scale. So, well, now all the troops have jumped out. They got scared and they all jumped out. I like the invasion stripes. Makes it look really cool when it's flying over low. Let's see if we can get a touch and go in there. It might be a little too close for a touch and go. Oops. Just barely touched. All right. I'll try to keep it above the trees. I'm sure that drab olive green is making it blend in really well. That's kind of why it was painted that color, you know. These warplanes are so cool. I've been on the fence about really kind of wanting to put a Minwax clear coating on it. I've clear coated some of my planes. I really like how it makes the colors pop and makes it shine. But I'm just not sure on this one. It's got that dull green. It just looks so good. I don't know if I want it to look really glossy looking. Sorry about the sirens in the background. Somebody's probably in trouble. See, our timer says we have 45 seconds left. We'll do another low pass. And we'll land. Super smooth, super smooth. Really fun plane. It's just so stable. I haven't really thought about too much about putting safe or AS3X on it. It would be a fun airplane with it. Give it a little more stability in the breeze. But it's just so solid. Okay, let's see if we can bring it in. If it's a good one, we'll bring it in. If it's not, we'll just do a touch and go. You'll see how it ground loops because you have no tail wheel control. I'm trying to steer with the rudder till the back end touches. And there's your official ground loop. Check it out. Let's walk over to it. We'll check the battery voltage. Looks like my time. 1 second. Yes. Let's pop the front end open. Check it out. I do shove it all the way to the front. Maybe make a note of that. Pull the battery tab. I've got a cell checker. Good to keep a cell checker with you. Let's see here. 3.85. I don't know if you can see that showing up. And 3.85 per cell. That's perfect storage. So that's right where I like to run them. That way, when you put your batteries away, they're already in storage mode. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I don't know that this is still in production, but it's a real fun plane, part of my collection. I wanted to share it with you guys. And if you get a chance to get one, maybe grab it up. They're a lot of fun. So again, the V1, this is the V1 with the tail wheel that's not connected. The V2 has the connected tail wheel. And this will probably be a V2 pretty soon because I'll probably connect that. So I really enjoy taxiing, especially scale planes like this. All right, thanks for watching. Take a minute to subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to get notified for future videos. I have the daily short video uploads that are kind of cool. And share it with a friend if you think they'd enjoy it. Tune in again for the next video. Thanks for watching.